Well, hello, everybody. Hard to believe it's March already, 2026. With me here, we have hop in here. Darcy, let us transition here. We got a little rusty there over the Christmas break, trying to get this OBS up and going, but it is great to see you.
It's good to see you again, Corey. Good to see you.
Yeah, I can already see the video. Geez, it's lagging like crazy here over at Cole Harbor. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Getting the
You
same
gotta love
here. Yep,
the
that's okay.
cobwebs,
That'll
but
catch up.
we'll get rocking here. Darcy, looking at the list of things to kick us off, it's gotten quite large there since the last time we spoke. A few big changes there happening at AMP there over the holidays, and also want to congratulate you on becoming president of the club. Chad Whitehead stepping down after what was it, 5 years, Darcy? He was running the club.
Yeah, I think it was 5 or 6 years that Chad was in as president, and yeah, he wanted to step back and go back to participating a bit more. He was getting out a bit more last year, but yeah, so he decided to step back and threw my hat in the ring, as it were, and it was the only hat that landed. And so here I am. We've got a lot of I don't want to say big changes, but a lot of little changes that we've discussed over the winter with the board. Things that were discussed at both the AGM in the fall, and then afterwards some other things that we kind of discussed and that we're looking at getting going. So yeah, so we have quite a few things to discuss tonight, Corey.
Yeah, Darcy. I guess the big one here, I guess, to start off, this new live lapse. I haven't heard of this until over the last couple weeks, seen it starting to come about and come to life. So, what is this live lapse all about there, Darcy?
So Live Labs is they're an organization that do not just registration for racing events. They have their own systems for transponders and stuff like that as well, for timing and scoring and stuff like that. As everybody knows, we have our MyLabs transponders and we have them all set up. So we're not making that switch, but making the switch to them for doing our registration. So you go to their website, create your Live Laps account. You put all your information in and it sticks. It's your account. No need to re-enter all your information over and over again each time you want to register. It's all there in your account. You search for SARL and you find our events. So right now, the only event that we have live right now, excuse me, is our school. We've got HPRA number 1 live now, and I think the other day when I checked, we had like 12 people, I think, registered for it already. But that's the first event that we have live, and as it goes, we will set up that our events become live in the live lap, so you can go in and do your registration. When you set up your account, you pick the classes that you want to participate in. You can add to them as you go. You can go back and add more if you need more, or you can pick them all when you're ready to go. And then when it comes time to register for each round, or as we do our track days, it'll all be online, and you'll be able to just go in, pick the track day you want to register for, and register for that when it becomes open for registration. Same with our racing rounds.
Awesome. It makes me think here, Darcy, that
That
as we get closer to a round, it might be good to maybe walk through I could share the screen and walk through that whole registration process maybe once we get closer to the racing season.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We could just go through and do just like a step by step. It's very simple. It's very intuitive. It's not a difficult process to do at all. And with this being our first year with it, having a couple hiccups is likely to happen, but it's going to make going forward much easier. So that will be the bonus of it. There's a couple other little tricks that we have coming along with that that aren't ready just yet, but they're going to be coming our way hopefully here within the next couple weeks or so. I'll be putting out a post about those once I make sure that all that stuff is operational. But that's a big one for us this year, is getting the live laps up and running and getting registration done. We're quite thankful that all of our classes are sponsored now. We have somebody in line for each and every one of our classes. We have some new folks joining us. We have M&M Sheet Metals are coming on board as a class sponsor. McNally Construction are coming on with us. Dial a Tire, it's a tire changing location. There's several of them, I guess, across the country, but the local one here in Halifax is coming on board. Veterans Canada Superbike Racing has come on board with us this year as well. Along with, we have our returning sponsors this year. We have Finish Line Motorcycle Supply, Stephanie Napier, Albans Plumbing and Heating, Nova Drilling, Asylum Racing, Good Robot, MCW Consultants, and American as Ostrich are back with us as well. One of the big things we have this year, Corey, we have ProCycle coming on board with us to sponsor the schools. They've been involved with us previously with the schools, as many of us know. So we're pretty lucky to get them to come back around to us again, wanting to get back involved with the sport again with us. So it's looking good all on that front. We were pretty happy and pretty. It all happened, came together pretty quick. So that made my life easy. But it's good to see so many different companies wanting to continue and new companies coming on board to help support us and support our league, and hopefully, we all get a chance to support these companies as we go through the season and beyond.
Yeah, looking forward to being able to get their companies out across the airways. Always a pleasure supporting the people that support AMP and SRL Racing. Great to see them coming back as well. There's some that have been there almost since the beginning
for a number of years
in 2018. So we're doing something right there, Darcy.
Yeah, we're doing something right to have them keep coming back, and we appreciate them coming back, and we appreciate having the new ones as well, and the ones that we had that have moved on while they were with us. We appreciated them and what they did for us as a group and an organization, and so it's we got some replacements and some new ones, and it's good. It's good.
Awesome. Yeah. So the next thing on the agenda that I see here is some new LED lights. What's these LED lights all about, Darcy?
So this came up at the AGM. There was talk about it and what we can do to help make our track a little bit safer when it comes to running our track days. As anybody knows, it's on a track day. We don't run marshals on track days. So trying to find a way to make it safer and make it better for us that are out on track and for our referees and team that are running our track days. So the idea was kicked about getting they're like an LED panel light. So after some research and some back and forth, we were able to find a set that we thought would be good. We've got them now. We have them. Mario has them in New Brunswick. He picked them up. But we're going to get down and test them out and make sure they're nice. They are nice and bright. I've seen them. They're nice and bright. But so they're an LED panel light. And we're going to set them up in two different locations on the track. So we'll have a red flag up on front stretch. And then at two other locations, we're going to have these flashing LEDs that will be able to flash a red or an amber light, mostly red lights, to let track users know that there's been an event of some sort on track. Session's been red flag. Drop your speed, make your way around, and get off the track. Just to add an extra layer of safety, because as you know, it's other than us out on the track and pulling in and letting them know, there's no way for the awareness of something that's happened on track. And you know, there's a couple of corners where it's not an issue, but when you're coming around and going through 4, as an example, when you're coming around through 4, you know, knowing that there might be an event over 5 is good to know. So these are, we're going to get a couple of these. We have a couple of these lights. We're going to get them tested and placed, and we're going to have them out for our track days, just to add that extra layer of safety. One of the things going with that as well is we're going to be looking for a volunteer, someone to help us out up in the tower. Then they'll be able to be a spotter up in the tower as another level of safety. And they'll hasn't been decided yet whether they'll have the switch or if Kevin will have the switch down at start finish, or just start finish, I guess. So we'll work that out. But yeah, having a spotter up in the tower to help us as well. So that we can get those lights flashing and the flag going, so that we can know that if there's been any incidents on track.
Yeah, that's great to see the constant improvements when it comes to safety. We know, unfortunately, it usually comes from an incident you wouldn't have thought of, and thankfully this is mostly machinery that took the brunt of the force that has made this come to light. And I'm sure, as I speak to many racers, seeing how quickly this has come to fruition, quite happy to see these constant improvements. Darcy, I've noticed that the frames per second there, I got her cranked right up, and I have a feeling that's what's causing this lag. So I'm actually going to just quickly temporarily stop the stream, but I'll be able to quickly fix it and get it back going again. Just I think it will make for a better experience there for anyone watching. Yeah, I think we're back up and running quite quickly there, Darcy.
Okay, excellent.
Yep, just checking the live feed. Yep, perfect. Yeah, just as I mentioned before, getting the cobwebs off there. Oh, look at that. We're moving a lot better now.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we finished it off with the LED lights. Great to see that. And so on now, looking at class numbers, Darcy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anybody who was out at the track last year would have noticed our numbers are looking good. Pro Superbike, there's lots of activity in that. Amateur Superbike, amateur and pro sport bike, the numbers are all up across the board up for those classes, which is good to see. We had a couple of years where the numbers were down in those groups, but it's great to see them coming back around. Yourself and I both being lightweight racers, we know the numbers that show up for our lightweight races. So there's thankfully we have no issues there. I think we're looking at between the experts and amateurs for lightweight, I think we're looking at about 24, 25 bikes on the grid again this season. That's healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. So looking forward to seeing those numbers keep going. Our other classes as well. Thunder, I know there was a lot of talk about Thunder last year and it being another lightweight race almost, if it were, and because there is a large number of the lightweight bikes that do jump in that, and heard some grumblings about some of the guys coming back with big twins coming back to see if they could rule the roost again with that class. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, that and our this was our. Was it second or third year with the Catch 22 class? For anybody out there who is new and thinking about getting into racing or considering getting into racing, Catch 22 is the spot. As we've talked about it before many times, any bike, any rider, as long as you are not doing anything quicker than a minute 22, you can participate in these races. Last year we upped it to 2 races per round, and it's fun racing to watch.
It was great to announce that
my paddock spot's right up there. What's that?
It was great to announce that those racing. It was jam-packed.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. There was, there was battles going on everywhere for those races. So it's the perfect introduction for anybody that wants to go racing. It doesn't matter your bike size. You're new. Come on out, get in it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Anybody that you talk to about it that's in it is having a blast with it. And again, big grids. We're seeing big numbers for those classes. So yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well with our racers and having the classes. That to say that we always welcome more. We have our 2 racing schools or riding academies each year. We always end up with a few new folks out of those that want to participate, and Catch 22 is a perfect place to start. We enjoy welcoming any new riders that want to come out. If you've done racing somewhere else, you again come join us as well. If anybody out there is listening is interested in getting into it, come on out, watch some rounds, take in a couple a riding academy and make your decision based on that. We're all out there. We'll talk to anybody.
Yeah, I know.
When it comes to motorcycles,
we'll just talk. Lots of people up in the stands cheering everyone on. Lots of family members that are there cheering everybody on, and it is definitely a highlight of the weekend. Catch 22. It should be interesting to see the riders this year. A few of them broke out right at the end, battling for that championship. Jeanette Ball and Angus Millardy, both of them getting quite close to that 122, and a couple of them getting below with now a few less riders at the top, so it'll be interesting to see who is going to rise to the top this year, because there's always riders ready to take those places over Darcy.
Yep, it is 100%. It's those ones who are right there and right close and almost on the podium last year. Again, those are the ones they've got a year of experience under their belt now, and they know where they need to push and who their counterparts are going to be in the class and who it is that they're going to battle with. So it's going to be it should be another good year in that class as well.
Another class I'm interested to see is the pro sport bike. A few riders there moving up from the amateur sport bike, and interested to see what happens with John. John stepping up into the, or I should say, stepping over, have his both feet in both classes last year. Interested to see what happens with John Fraser if he continues with the sport bike. Also seen some. With the twins, you're talking about that. Gary McKinnon getting rid of the Kawasaki 400, electing to throw his leg over the Aprilia RS 660. So that will make for some interesting racing here at AMP this year from Gary McKinnon. Not sure his plans yet for CSBK, but we know we'll at least see him here round 2 of CSBK, followed by all the other rounds that don't coincide with CSBK. Not sure if you've heard anything, Darcy, if Gary's...
I haven't heard anything directly about what Gary's plans are. But yes, he had picked up that 660 and was kind of working that out there the end of last year and getting that sorted for running it. So that's a sport bike. That's another one to throw in there. Will be Gary out on that 660 and sport bike, and the trickle down effect from that is lightweight inheriting Mr. Corey Canfield to come racing with us for the season. So that's going to make things interesting again.
Yeah, we got Ruan Bardino there putting on a show as well. He's from last I heard, he's coming back there in the lightweight category. So I've talked a bunch of riders there in that expert category. Definitely going to be an amazing battles and fun for all the spectators out there. And it just makes my job a whole lot easier when you got riders like that out on the track.
Yep, it's going to, again, we're going to have some good fun classes this year with lots of good close battles, and there's going to be something for everyone to watch in every class.
Another one I'm going to be, we've missed for half the season there, Stephanie Holman. Will be good to see herself and her whole pit crew back out there battling it out, and that extra number or another number in a class that you wanted to talk about, and that's Formula FM. Trying to get more numbers into that class, Darcy.
Yeah. So, it'll be great to have Steph back. I assuming her plan is to come back. I haven't heard anything against it. She had a little bit of an off-track excursion there last year and ended up missing half the season, but coming back and hopefully getting back out and stretching her legs again and going. And our the Formula Fem numbers have been down a little bit the last couple of years. We don't like to see that, but from what I've seen and heard, it looks like we might be having a couple come back and come back into the fold and start racing again. So we'll wait to see how that pans out. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus here in case it doesn't happen, but so it would be great to see those numbers come back up for that class and really, get the ladies out there and racing. We know that there's it's a sport for everyone, and whether they want to race in Formula Fem or race, there's no difference. We have a number of ladies who have raced in all the other categories as well. And so it's a good spot for them to start. When you watch it, you think it may not be as aggressive, but when you watch it, they get aggressive with each other. They're out there and they're fighting and they're battling and they're having a good time. So hopefully we'll see those numbers come back around again for that class and get it propped up and keep it alive and keep it going well for us.
Yeah, my understanding was to kind of let the women out there know that if you need a class that maybe has a little bit of lower numbers, maybe you're not intimidated by the 24, 25, but all the riders that started off in Formula FM are now at the top of the championship battles, top 5, top 10. So they're really actually showing by being at the top of this pinnacle as well that hey, ladies, come on out because we can fight just as hard as anyone else there on the track. So definitely a lot of high caliber racing.
100%.
There. All right, safety changes coming with lever guards and chain guards. Also, rain lights being mandatory. Wasn't the other racing leagues, but we've taken over some of their safety protocols. Darcy, they're coming in 2026.
Yeah, it was one of the things that we had talked about at the AGM again, and getting the word out to let everybody know, right? So a lot of CSBK, as example, as our national, they instituted rain lights a while ago. So if you wanted to run with CSBK, you had to have a rain light installed, and it switch operated and be able to toggle it on and off in some form from your handlebars. So awesome, great, good idea, great safety. So we will be doing the same for 27, adding the rain lights. Ours don't have to be for our league. It doesn't have to be switch operated on your bar. We're not taking it to that point. If you want to run CSBK, it's a good idea to do it now. If you want to operate in CSBK, do it to their rules. That way you're covering off both. The two other things that we had discussed and talked about were the lever guards and the chain guards on your swing arm. You walk around the paddock, a lot of bikes have them already, and have been running them for a few years. So just to make it official, it will be in the rule book for 27, and that'll be one of the things that'll be start checking when you're taking your bike through and getting everything checked before starting for any race rounds. So just making everybody aware that these are things that are coming, and just wanted to point them out to everybody and make sure that everybody knows they're coming. And if you don't have them already, which a lot of us already do, they will be scrutinized for not this season, but for next season.
Yeah, and I guess if anyone has any questions about it, I think putting a comment on Facebook there, lots of knowledgeable racers that are on there can direct you to the right people if they don't have the answer themselves. But I guess like to push that to go to.
Yep, we'll just ask the questions.
Messaging you and being bombarded with questions, that if they are out there on Facebook, we can all help each other get people to the right direction. All right, on to
yep. We'll
half an hour there, Darcy, just to maybe not make this go too long, but there's a work party, as there has been for the last few years. Kickoff. That's actually the true kickoff of the season. Get everyone out there and have a few lemonades while sweeping the track and painting some turtles. And
Yep. So again, CSBK are coming early this year, same time as they did last year. We're going to be having preseason work parties again to get everything spruced up and get ready for the season. The same things: you clean up, bit of trimming the grass back, and cleaning up things around the paddock. If there has to be any damage from the winter, that needs to be done for any of the Marshall stands and stuff like that. Bottle bags. So I will make the obligatory plea. If anybody's been keeping, water jugs, milk jugs rinsed, any large jugs rinsed out, keep them, bring them out for the work parties, and we use them to fill up the bottle bags that we place around the track. So keep those bottles, bring them out, and we will put them to use and get them out and have that extra layer of safety for us around the track is always it's always wanted and appreciated. So so we don't have the dates for the work parties just yet. We're waiting to obviously, we still have lots of snow on the ground here. Last I heard, there was still 3 feet of snow out at the track. So once the dates are set out, and we know when we can get out to the track, we'll be posting those within our group, just to have people get signed up and come on out and spend the day or a couple days and try and keep the track beautiful, so that we look good for when people come out to visit us. Not just CSBK, but for our own staff, fans that come out and watch and want to see racing. It's nice to have the track looking good for everybody that comes out.
Yeah, just a nice way to start off the year as well, Darcy. Just everything, especially those turtles. The in corner when they have that nice red and white, perfectly nice and repainted. I don't know, it just uplifts you, just like
it does.
Getting to the track.
It looks good and it feels good when you're out there.
And seeing all that fresh paint.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing, a couple of last items there. We're going to talk about the June track day, and then end it off, Darcy, with the Daytona 200 watch party. So the June track weekend that I seen, there was a Facebook survey thrown out there trying to find out.
So we're trying to 2-day weekend is one of the options, I guess. We put it out to the members and our track day riders to see what kind of interest there was or is in doing a track weekend. So we understand most of our track days are on Fridays, and not most, all of our track days are on Fridays, and having them on the weekend, it allows people to participate without having to take that day off. Now for us, that means the cost does go up, because weekend rentals are more expensive. So there is a bit of a premium that has to be attached to that. So we're looking at charging a little bit more for doing those. Provided we have to make sure that we get the numbers to participate is the big thing. So if you're interested in doing a track weekend, I forget off the top of my head the dates for that in June, but go on the forum, look at it, vote. Speak up if you want to, if you're interested in doing a track weekend. It's something that we'd like to have to do, so that we could, maybe drum up some more of the track day guys coming out and getting 2 days in a row. As we all know, racing, we do that Friday track day, and it's a great opportunity for us to get the rust off before we go into our weekend racing. So, the same applies to track day. If you can have a day, or you get that first day under your belt of out running, and then you've got that second day where you can go out and have a bit more fun and enjoy 2 days out at the track. Get online, have a look at it, speak up if you want to be involved in it, so we know what the numbers will be, and that way we can decide whether we're going to go ahead with the track day weekend.
Awesome. All right, to finish it off now, Daytona 200, Darcy. It's only a week away. It's MotoGP and World Superbike, but to me, I don't know. Daytona 200 for me is kind of the kickoff. It's the first race here in North America, and it always gets me excited for racing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, traditionally, it's always been that first race of the season, right? So yeah, this year it's not. Yeah, we've had World Superbike races and MotoGP races as well already. But it's the 200. It's fun to watch. It's different racing. It's a points paying race this year for the guys. So that kind of changes it, and it kind of, you see names entering that maybe wouldn't normally have entered. So yeah, it makes it it'll make it interesting. So we started looking into see what we could do about this, and Mario was great with this. He kind of hit the ground running with it and got some information and went and checked out the venue and got it all lined up. So we're going to be at the Oasis there in Halifax for the day with the 200 on. We don't 100% know the numbers. Hopefully we get lots of people showing up, and be able to just hang out and see everyone before the season starts, and see how everyone's winter went. And I'm sure there'll be some large talking going on about who's going to be doing what this season, and maybe find out some information about who's running what and going to be in what classes this year. Just a good chance to get everybody together before the season starts. And so we'll be there. We'll have it running. I think everything starts around noon, I think, is when it's supposed to start. Some of the, not the event, but just the actual pre-event and stuff. So we're gonna be there. We'll have that running on the screen, and the plan is to once we get numbers, we'll get some pizzas ordered and have a nice day, nice afternoon of it, and hang out and watch some fun racing.
Yeah, and from what I seen on the Facebook post, there was going to be a potluck with everyone bringing money for pizza.
Yeah.
But no, that should be good. Get everyone together there. Oasis over there on Spring Garden Road, downtown Halifax. 12 to 5. Go on to Facebook there. I was on there earlier this week and seen that there's 34 people that look like they might be heading over there. So
nice.
I'm sure other people might give word. Maybe that's just the singles bringing the significant other, or for Corey Canfield, the current girlfriend.
That poor woman.
All right, everybody. On behalf of Darcy and myself, I'd like to congratulate you making it through the winter of 2026, and we are only a couple of months away to the start of the season. Darcy, look forward to seeing you there at that watch party there, Daytona 200. I'll be seeing you here in a couple of days.
Yes, perfect. See you, Corey.
Until next time, the stream's lights are on.